This repo isn't accepting code contributions. It's public and open source to show progress and enable feedback. Once we're at a feature-complete state, we can start taking code contributions. What's DSC v3? DSC v3 is the latest iteration of Microsoft's desired state configuration platform. DSC v3 is an open-source command-line application that abstracts the management of software components declaratively and idempotently. DSC v3 runs on Linux, Mac OS, and Windows without any external dependencies. With DSC v3, you can author resources to manage your systems in any language, invoke individual resources, create configuration documents that define the desired state of a system. Differences from PowerShell. This project is the next generation of DSC and leverages the PS desired state configuration module to maintain compatibility with existing PowerShell-based resources. DSC v3 differs from PowerShell DSC in a few important ways. DSC v3 doesn't depend on PowerShell. You can use DSC v3 without PowerShell installed and manage resources written in Bash, Python, C#, Go, or any other language. DSC v3 doesn't include a local configuration manager. DSC v3 is invoked as a command. It doesn't run as a service. Non-PowerShell resources define their schemas with JSON files, not MOF files. Configuration documents are defined in JSON or YAML files, not PowerShell script files. Importantly, while DSC v3 represents a major change to the DSC platform, DSC v3 is able to invoke PowerShell DSC resources, including script-based and class-based DSC resources, as they exist today. The configuration documents aren't compatible, but all published PowerShell DSC resources are. You can use PowerShell DSC resources in DSC v3 with both Windows PowerShell and PowerShell. Installing DSC v3 to install DSC v3, download the latest release from this repository, expand the release archive, add the folder containing the expanded archive contents to the path. Explore DSC v3. If you're new to DSC or configuration management, we recommend reviewing the documentation. Learning and authoring tutorials. If you're already familiar with DSC or just want to start experimenting with v3, we recommend reviewing the samples repository and the accompanying tutorial site. The samples repo is ready to accept pull requests, which is a great way to contribute while v3 is in early phases of development. Integrating with DSC v3. DSC v3 is a platform tool that abstracts the concerns for defining and invoking resources. Higher-order tools like Azure Machine Configuration, Azure Auto-Managed VM, and Winget are early partners for DSC v3 as orchestration agents. DSC v3 uses JSON schemas to define the structure of resources, configuration documents, and the outputs that DSC v3 returns. These schemas make it easier to integrate DSC v3 with other tools because they standardize and document how to interface with DSC v3. Code of conduct. Please see our code of conduct before participating in this project. Security policy. For any security issues, please see our security policy.